So I was working the door.
At the store.
At the store, and Andrew Dice Clay walks up to me. I don't even know him. And he goes, "Hey, Ching, get in the car." He used to call me Ching, right? He didn't know my name for 10 years. Every time, Ching. And I go, "My name is Bobby." "No, you're Ching." I go, "That's racist." He goes, "No, as Ching. You got your money." Right? He tried to switch it up. He flies me first class. I have my Comedy Store t-shirt on. First class to Las Vegas. Right? And he goes, "You're going to be my good luck charm." He loses $750,000.
How long?
In 24 hours. It was, I'd never seen, I mean, imagine having no money, and then, but what was fucked up about it is the whole ride over there, he was like, "You're going to get 10% of my winnings." So in my head is, if he makes $1 million, I'm going to make 100 grand. Right? But now he's down 750. Right? And he goes, "Go home." I went home. And he didn't talk to me for years.
Before my daughter was born, I met a woman at Flappers one night, just very casually in the back. She was like she did something for Flappers. I'm an old fucking man.
Come on, you look great.
What am I going to do with a girl? What am I going to lay it on her? What am I going to do? What I got to call for somebody? I'm an old man. I got 55-year-old nuts. They look like they're 55. For a young girl to suck them, I wouldn't get no satisfaction on it. I'm just fucking somebody's world up. I'm just fucking somebody's world up. It's like one time Rogan asked me, he goes, "Did you ever have a girlfriend that committed suicide?" "No, but if anybody sucked my dick, I'd kill myself." Like, if I sucked my dick, I'd kill myself. It's disgusting. You understand me? It's just disgusting. Like, we've gone through comedy hell. Like, it's disgusting. And, you know, I fingered an Indian chick in Boise, Idaho one time on the dance floor. I was fingering her. She had a yeast infection. How can, you know, I took my hand out and it was covered in yogurt. How the fuck does that happen? Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, how the fuck? Did you hear that fart? That was a good fart.
Who farted? You did?
Kombucha.
Like, you know, I have a bit about, like, a Thai hooker eating my butthole, right? And then my girlfriend was like, "Yeah, my mom was in the audience, and I just don't think you should have told that joke." I go, "What's wrong with it?" Like, I don't know that it's wrong, but I guess.
Well, is it wrong? It's not wrong. It's just that they're offended by it, or it makes them weird.
No, you have to understand, when a Midwestern white person or whatever, right? They go to they have church on Sundays, right? They go to work from 9 to 5. You know what I mean? They have kids. They don't know anything about that. So when I'm bent over on a stool and this Asian lady's eating my butthole, right? Like, to me, that's every day. You know what I mean? I think about that every day.
Every day.
Yeah, that's my life. It's lifestyle. You know what I mean? But to them, it's like, oh.
Mush with the pill, the whole thing. Nice.
Yeah, he's getting real lazy with his edibles. You know?
Nice.
The wrapper's already open when I get it.
Yeah, but I did that for a reason. He doesn't know what I did.
What'd you do?
Let me explain something to you.
You just took
every day.
You took a mushroom?
No, every day the Mexican government ships in 100 kilos a day into the
Of what?
Of cocaine. But they break it up. They ship 60, 30, and then 3 in 10s. 60, 30, right?
60, 30, and then 3, 3, 3?
Yeah, they send 60, and then they send like 4 10s. So 10 kilos on one mule, 10 kilos on the other, 10 kilos in the one mule. And the grand prize is the 60. They work with statistics and percentages. All right, so they get, one of those mules gets busted. They lose 10 kilos, but they still get in 90. So it doesn't matter. They include that in the profit. So today, I gave Lee a fucking every day when I have an edible. You see these edibles here?
Yeah.
They come in a little butter packet. So what I do is I open them and I pop them. And I pop them for a purpose because he thinks there's something in them. And I constantly fuck with him. And I fuck with him because he lets me. So if you open that up, look inside of that. There's a little butter packet.
Yeah. I let you. I have no choice.
I tell him, listen, I open them and then I put them in there and reseal them. So
Really?
I don't do nothing to him. So today, last night, I got him with the spray bottles of water. Boy, I sprayed I sprayed this formaldehyde on him and some.
These gummies, are they good?
Delicious. Oh yeah, you get fucked up.
You really do?
Yeah. So tonight I sprayed the deactivizer, and I hit a Xanax, a little quarter Xanax in the bottom.
It was upside down
he
too.
He caught the Xanax. He thought he was like an inspector. He thought he was like
No,
an
I knew it.
FDA inspector. But next thing you know, he swallowed the fucking cat tranquilizer. So who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know these kids that get these things. It's fine. I'm happy for everyone that gets it, okay? But there are just certain people, right, that it's just a given, all right? You did 25 years of time into this thing, all right? And you were always in it. You were never like some of these guys, yeah, I went away for 10 years and I came back. You know, this guy was like me. We were in the pocket. I always see you. Why? Because it's not because, I mean, I like seeing you, but it's because you and I have never quit.
We never quit.
Yeah, we're always just, oh, there he is. He's just a part of my reality because him and I are both guys that refuse to leave the game.
We got nowhere to go. We're like Richard Gere and
I have places to go, dude.
You got nowhere to go.
I can go to mountaintops. I can go to beach cities. I can go all over the world.
If you would have had somewhere to go, you would have gone already.
No, but here's
who puts up with this fucking abuse? Who puts up with this? People choosing us. Netflix not giving you a special, but you're following Paul Mooney for a year. Who the fuck are they to decide? That's why we're so lucky. You and I have something that no other comic has.
You won me over.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
You know what you and I are?
What?
All right, you have the Air Force, you have the Army, you have the fucking Marines.
Navy SEAL?
You have.
Am I Navy SEAL?
We are the Navy SEAls.
Oh, I wanted to hear it.
When shit gets danger.
Danger!
When shit gets danger. Who do they drop out of a helicopter?
Us, the Navy SEALs.
Us.
Of comedy.
We're real. Mitzi Shore hand-picked us. That'll never, ever happen again. So who the fuck is anybody to judge me? Is there a picture of me at an improv? Not really. There's not a picture. You don't see me on any shows getting interviewed by Conan, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've come to that agreement.
That's another thing that's interesting. Is
Yeah,
that
I've come to that.
I go to Facebook, right, or my Instagram, whatever social media, and I'll scroll through, like, you know, these younger guys on Conan and all these Jimmy Kimmel, all these things. And I go, oh, congratulations, that's great. And then it always in my back of my head is like, I've never even been invited.
Yeah.
I'll never go. I'm on a show now, right? A network show. They have that upfronts every year. 2 upfronts they've had so far, right?
2?
Yeah.
Do they invite Bobby?
No, they have never been there.
Never. And all they talk about is diversity and
I mean, I'm on the show, which is great. Yeah. That's good, and that was great. But you know, it's like
just for laughs.
Just for laughs. Never been.
No, me
No.
neither. Now they want me to go.
Now they know, yeah, but you've never been to Montreal.
Never even. They said they didn't like the twitch I did with my hand one year.
That's an actual note?
I'm going to tell you something that happened to me in Austin, and I can't even believe you just said that because, and it's it's an atrocity, right? And I'm going to sue. I might sue. I was playing Austin a year ago, okay, on the books. Matt Blake calls me. He goes, a week in, right? You're out of Austin. I go, why? Because Rich Miller called me and said that the year before, you were in a limo with the limo driver. You pulled your dick out and you told the limo driver to suck your dick. That's what he said.
Did you?
No. What the fuck? No, I didn't do that, right? I go, excuse me, Matt, first of all, when have I ever been in a fucking limo? And number two, Nick Youssef, my opener, was with me every second of every day. I never fucking did that. Why would I do that? I'm sober, right? I go, give me Rich Miller's number. Rich Miller is Dennis Miller's brother.
Right.
Who, no, they don't know that people are listening, right? So Rich Miller is Dennis Miller's brother, and he books comedy rooms, right? And he lives in Minnesota. I don't know the fucking guy, right? I call Rich Miller. He answers. I go, dude, I never pulled my dick out and told some white limo driver to suck my dick. I'm not gay. And also, I'm sober. Like, I'm in AA. I have a sponsor. You know what I mean? I pray. I meditate. Why the fuck would I do that? He goes, I don't know anything about that. I double booked you, right? I double booked you, and it's the other guy's a friend of mine. He has no money, but I'll get you back on the books. That's what the fucking guy tells me, right? I hang up the phone. I call Matt. I go, that's what Rich said. He didn't even mention the dick sucking thing, right? So then Matt called Rich again. Matt calls me back. He goes, yeah, you did it.
the dick sucking. So the Rich Miller can't say it to my face. He lies to me on my face, right? And then tells my agent that I did it. I never did it. And then I had my manager and my lawyer call the club itself to bypass Rich. And they won't answer our phone calls. I don't know what the fuck happened there. I love that fucking room.
That's a great room.
I know it is. I know it's a great room, but I never. Why would I tell a stranger, a guy, to suck my dick?
I know.
Okay, listen to me right now.
Okay.
Ask me if I've ever sucked a dick before.
Have you sucked a dick?
Yes,
Whoa.
I have.
When?
In high school.
Why?
Because I was drunk. I'm not gonna tell you who it was. With a buddy, he pulled his dick out, and I was not high school. I was like maybe 8th to 9th grade. Okay, 8th to 9th grade.
Okay.
Okay.
Did he finish? Did he
No. I just tasted it a couple times. I didn't like it. It was salty. Right. So check it out. So I sucked it. All right. I'm willing to admit every fucking awful, dirty thing I've ever fucking done. I'm not a fucking angel. I've made mistakes. I've been in and out of sobriety. I've relapsed before. I know my frailties, and I know exactly what I've done in my fucking life. All right? If you've asked, when they say, were you molested by a guy with Down syndrome? Yes. He stuck his little sweaty fingers in my butthole when I was 9. And he gave me candy, and I went back every fucking day for 3 summers in a row to get that candy. And I let him stick his fucking sweaty fingers in my butthole, and I jerked him off. I don't give a fuck. I want the fucking dip candy. You had the dip, with the stick? Right. So I went back, every day for 3 summers in a row to get my candy.
What was it going on during the school year?
What?
Why do you only go during the summers?
Because he was the guy that mowed the lawn at the fucking skating rink during the summer. And then during the winter, so he never lived there. But in the summer, he was like the groundsman, right? So it was only in the summer. And he lived in the shack there, right? And he had this candy on the rafters. I'm just telling you this right now because of the fact that it's a dark thing, but it's like I'll admit to it, all right? Well, I've told my parents every dirty thing I've ever fucking done. And I've done many, all right? And I've apologized for bad things. But I never pulled my dick out to a limo driver and told him to suck my dick. That never fucking happened. You know what I mean? I didn't know he was Puerto Rican, whatever. You know what I mean? Or Cuban, whatever you are. You know what I mean? Yeah, whatever. Yeah. You know what I mean? You've called me Chinese before.
No, I haven't. I always know you're Korean.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, what a good guy, man.
You're a good guy.
You're a good dude.
But
yeah.
Listen, you're going to expect people to get upset, especially in today's society, and especially in the society we live in. People are going to get upset, but what I don't understand is it's like a movie trailer. Before you go to the movie, there's some fucking in the movie or there's not. Or, it's PG or R. Yeah. Same thing with the club. Same thing with YouTube. You can just go on YouTube and look at the comic. Oh, I recognize him from Mad TV or from some fucking movie or whatever,
Yeah. But my thing is that I have a door deal. I don't give a fuck if they left, but they get their money back, right? I'm Asian. I want my money.
You want your money.
Yeah. That's like $22 or what, $25.
Even if they just saw 3 minutes, fuck them.
Fuck
want
them.
Your money. Fuck you. I want my money.
I want my fucking $25.
I'm from the other. Listen, if they want to leave, leave.
Yeah.
If you want your money back, take the fucking money back. You made a mistake. But most of these people in today's society, they go home, write a review on Yelp, send you a fucking email, tell you how. I had a guy that sent me a thing from Vegas. He goes, that was the fucking dirtiest show I've ever seen. And he put, learned something from Cosby.
Oh, is that what he said?
That's what he wrote to me. And I'm like, Cosby raped fucking women, you dirty, dumb fuck. So, that's it just, listen, you're not going to please everybody all the fucking time. Somebody's going to get upset. I feel bad when Death Squad guys come to my shows and bring their wives. And they're like, we love it. And you could see the girls are like, I don't even know why I fucking came here. This is crazy. He's talking about eating my ass and breaking into somebody's house and eating their pussy. I know how to get you rattled. Nobody could rattle you like me. I'll rattle your cage.
Were you there that night where Joe Rogan, we went to the strip club?
No.
Oh, because Joe Rogan didn't talk to me for years after that. Because he was headlining, and then we went to a strip club. I thought you were there, and then there was these gang members with tattoos on their faces. I didn't know any better. I was young. And Joe goes, let's get out of here. And we were with other comics. I thought you were there. And I go, no, don't be a pussy. Right? Because they were like eyeing us and stuff. And then years later, I had to apologize to Joe. I go, I know we almost died. I'm sorry. All right, I feel funny. I got to get out of here, man.
Why? What's
I feel dizzy or something, man.
No, you're not.
I'm fine?
Yeah, yeah.
Have some water, Mike. It was
Have
just
some-
hot
Yeah, I
in here.
drank it and nothing happened.
Have some Red Bull.
Nothing happened after the day.
Have some Red Bull and some water. How's that?
What? Earlier I said that I sucked a guy's dick. Did I say that?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
That's okay. Nothing wrong with that.
I feel like it's been weird ever since then.
No, which was
Listen, I
which
don't
was
fucking
worse,
judge
the
nobody
dick
for
or
that.
asshole?
What asshole?
Like when you're just licking a girl's asshole.
The dick for sure. I'm not gay, dude.
Yeah, but I was thinking about it the other day.
Have you ever sucked a dick?
No,
You've never.
nope,
Not even once.
no.
You ever think about it?
But I was thinking about it a couple like last week. For girls, it just must be like just hard skin. Like that's all. Like it doesn't.
What?
Like it doesn't taste like anything. Like if you take a
Exactly. That's why you should try it.
When does this air, by the way?
This airs tomorrow.
I'm going to be at Portland
Where?
Helium.
When?
This weekend.
Oh shit! That's one of my favorite fucking clubs.
I love that club.
Let
Yeah.
me tell you something. They used to have potato tots. Now you know I hate ranch dressing, right?
Yeah.
But these motherfuckers took it to the next level.
What they put in there?
They put that scaramachi Korean sauce. What's that? Red?
Sriracha.
Sriracha. It's not Korean.
What is
It's
it?
Chinese.
Chinese.
Yeah, yeah.
Sriracha is Chinese?
Yeah, man.
Thank you very
It's
much.
not called scaramachi.
I'm very
It's not
sorry.
Italian.
Dog, I'm sorry.
Scaramachi.
No, I don't know. What's it called?
Sriracha.
Sriracha, and
Yeah.
it's Chinese.
Yeah.
When you text me your address the other day,
Yeah.
I'm not going to repeat it.
Yeah.
I go, I know this street. I just don't know where it is. And when I looked it up, I go, this is my old Coke dealer street.
Whoa.
He used to stay open till 2. So everything
Wait, business hours?
This is, yeah. He had business hours
wow, he had
from
business
11
hours.
to 2. And that's
11 p.m. to 2. It's 3 hours?
11 a.m.
Oh,
to
wow.
2.
That's long hours.
He would get
Yeah.
drunk from 4 to 7, so you couldn't call him. He never sell coke from 4 to 7.
No.
But his tip-top hour. And then he shortened my curfew till 1. If you don't have no cash, it's 1.
Wow.
If you got cash, it's 2. If you're fronting, you got till 1. I would leave La Jolla Comedy Store at 11:45,
Yeah.
and I would get right here by 1 in the morning.
Whoa, whoa.
I could do La Jolla in an hour and 15, an hour 20. I'd do 90 or 80 all the way to the border
Yeah.
where they ask you to stop for fruit. And from there to Irvine, I'd do 100. 100. 100. No registration, no insurance, barely brake pads.
That
I
just
didn't give
that brings up a
fuck,
story.
Jack.
I remember one time I was in my hotel room in San Diego, like by Tijuana, and it was like 2 p.m. I was sleeping in this hotel room, and I get a call, and they go, "Why are you at the table, Reed?" And I was so drugged out, right? Because I had just gotten pills from Tijuana. I'm like, "I have a table, Reed." How fucking embarrassing is that?
Jesus.
I'm so drugged out, I can't even make it to a fucking network table, Reed, for a show.
Dog, I did a movie. I booked a movie called Pizza and Bullets.
Sounds
Yeah.
great.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
It was horrible. And they had the girl from The Godfather. But I went and shot the first scene, and I'm like, I'm not going back.
you did
And the next day, I had a 6 a.m. call, and I got coked up to the gills. And they came knocking on my door, and I
Yeah.
went out and I grabbed the kid, threw him and shit. And they called the cops. It was
Yeah.
hysterical. And they're
Oh,
like,
wow.
don't you want to be in this movie? I'm like, I never want to be in your fucking movie again. The casting director called me and said he'd never book me again. He was going to call everybody.
Fuck Pizza and Bullets.
Tell them that I was a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
And the director called me, and I yelled at him. And now the director's trying to be my friend on LinkedIn. Fuck him. Fuck him. I don't even have LinkedIn, but I saw his name. I'm like, look at this fucking creepy dude.
Do you believe in karma?
Yes, I do. I've lived it. I'm living proof of karma.
Yeah, but can I ask you something then?
Go ahead.
Though, how come like guys like George W. Bush, nothing bad happens to him?
Something bad happens to him. We just don't know it.
No, he's playing golf and stuff.
Something bad happens to him every day when he has to face himself at the end of the night. That's when karma shows up.
Yeah, but he like started a bunch of illegal wars and a lot of people died and stuff.
Trust
Like,
me, he'll pay for it.
he deserves AIDS and stuff.
At some point, it's so like I remember when I robbed this guy and
You're never getting back into
and I
Texas
robbed,
now.
and I robbed 18.5. Like what I made from the scam was $18,500. You know what I ended up paying the attorney? $18,000. I'll never forget that. Looking at the bills and going,
Well, you got caught.
I made $500. Like this is God sending me a bill. Like I made God making me realize that I made $500 for 2 years of my life.
Because I know you've beaten a man with a pipe before.
No, I didn't beat nobody with no pipe.
You've never beaten anybody with a pipe before.
No.
Yeah, I think you have.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You told me one time that you beat a man with a pipe.
I must have smacked him with a 2x4 or something. Not a pipe. That's a big
You
difference.
never like beaten a guy to almost death with a pipe before?
No.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't. You got the wrong guy.
Yeah, you're the wrong guy?
Yeah.
You've never violently attacked anybody before?
Not with a pipe.
No, with what?
I got into fights. Some guy jumped me and he had a 2x4 and I took it from him, hit him with it one time.
Yeah.
I hit a guy with a Heineken bottle when I was 18. He was a man, though.
Yeah.
He was a fucking man, you know. He was a
Yeah.
real fucking man. He had another friend who was a man and we were scared.
But you've never taken a pipe out of your car and beaten a man with it?
I remember taking a pipe out. It got to the point, I remember one night I was over there like at 9. I was already living with Terry, guys. This is when I knew this girl was crazy, and she called me one morning.
Just real quick about Terry. When I found out years ago that you were seeing her, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Because she was like the hottest waitress we had, right? I go, she's fucking that guy? It's unbelievable. I'm just so happy that...
So...
Yeah. I mean, imagine though, like the hottest one.
You and I are similar in this way also, is that we get like 3 or 4 lines in a movie. You know? Like I remember like, I watched that movie Taxi. Not Taxi Driver, but the Jimmy Fallon, Queen Latifah one.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
You're in that movie.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I remember watching the movie going, the only thing I remember is Joey Diaz being in it. He's so funny. Or Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You remember Spider-Man?
Yeah.
The first one?
Yeah, the
You were in
second
that.
one.
The second one, I mean. You were in that.
14 days, one line.
2 weeks?
Those are the good old days.
Yeah.
Overtime.
Yeah.
Drinking pomegranate juice, smoking dope in my green room and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 2 weeks,
Damn.
one line. Joey, you're too big to be hanging out in the train. Go to the,
Yeah.
Go to the green room. When I booked it, it was 1 day.
Yeah.
And then they called me in June. They go to wardrobe. And when I went to wardrobe, they're like, you start working next week. I'm like, what are you talking about? I got July 31st. They're like, nah. Those were the good old days.
Good
man.
old days.
They let you sit for 2 days.
Or you're like in your trailer and you fall asleep for like 7 or 8 hours, and you open your eyes, you don't know where you are, and then you get a knock, and then some nerd.
We're not going to use you today.
Yeah.
You
You
can
go
go home.
home, and you're like, wow, it was a great nap.
That was fucking great.
Yeah.
Lobster tails on Friday, on Spider-Man 2,
Yeah,
lobster tail
wow.
on Friday. And white people still be eating salads and apple pie. I'm eating lobster tails to go. I got 19 lobster tails.
Yeah.
I'm shoving lobster tail in every pocket.
One night I walked in the main room, it's dark, and I see legs popping out on the bottom, some girl's legs just sticking out of where the booth is. So half her body was in the booth. Her legs were sticking, it was pitch black. And I looked, and there was blood everywhere. And she tried to kill herself in there. Jesus. Okay? And I'm going to name you who it is, but she was a waitress.
This had to be 18 years ago.
A long time ago.
I still remember who that waitress was.
Yeah, a long time ago. My point is...
She tried to kill herself over a manager.
Yes!
A black man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you how this story even gets quick kinkier. Yeah. I like that girl very much. Not as a boyfriend, but she was very sweet. She moved out here, and she was taken naive by a manager who was suave. He had like a wife or a girlfriend.
Yeah, he's like
but he was playing
very
this
suave.
girl, very
yeah.
suave. And I saw him playing her. And you
But when
can't
we say,
play-
but just say when we say black, he's not like Kanye
He's
black.
not
He's
oily.
more he's more Geordie LaForge black.
Right.
He's more like Enterprise.
He was like
dry skin.
Tina Turner's husband black.
Yes.
Can we have a more recent reference? I don't know who Joey LaForge is.
Ike Turner.
You know Ike Turner?
No.
I know the name. I
Yeah,
couldn't.
he doesn't know.
yeah,
We'll put him on
I
from
couldn't
later.
pick him on a lineup.
Well,
I know a guy. Let's I know
But I'll tell you. Let me tell you the story.
Donald Glover.
Okay.
You're gonna
Donald Glover
you're gonna
black.
die when you hear this. Okay, so this is early on in the Comedy Store career. This waitress tries to kill herself, and I gotta tell you something. It fucked with me because I really liked her. And when I heard why she tried to kill herself, I never really liked that guy anymore. He disappeared as
I have
manager.
a funny story about him.
Then he popped back. Then he came back years later. Okay, I never said nothing. It was none of my business. You got to pick your battles. But at the time, I'm buying coke from a couple of different people. I have an Armenian coke dealer. I have a Mexican coke dealer. I have a black coke dealer. And I have another black coke dealer. Now, one of those black coke dealers happens to be a comedian. Look at my eyes.
I know who it is.
He happens to be a comedian.
SL.
He had the worst cocaine that you could ever imagine. He was always my last choice because I could front it from him. He would get high and forget because he was on pills.
I know who you're talking about,
He was on
bro.
pills. It was the fucking crazy. And I liked him.
I like him too.
He was the worst comic in the world, but I liked him. And he lived 2 blocks from my house. And even with all my cocaine paranoia, I could still drive to his house and get a package.
He was like McDonald's of cocaine.
Right. So I would say to him, hey, leave me some coke in your motorcycle. So he would leave his garage door open. Millions of people would walk by. And in the motorcycle, in the little booth, there'd be a package waiting for me. Wow. So he would call me the next day and say, did you take the package? And I go, no. He goes, there's no money there. I go, what are you talking about? I didn't take the package. And he goes, somebody fucking took the package. So this went on for months. But I always work things out with him. So it's New Year's Eve, and I go up there, and I flip the thing open, and I hear, psst, Joey. And I look up, and it's that girl that tried to kill herself at the store 10 or 12 years earlier. And I look at her, and I go, what the fuck are you doing here? She goes, I'm waiting for her. She goes, have you seen him? Is he upstairs? And I felt like saying, didn't you try to kill yourself over a different black guy?
Yeah.
Fucking 10 years ago? And now you're another fucking black guy?
Yeah.
When you want to hang yourself again? When you want to pull a Bourdain? I go, get the fuck. I just walked out of there and I told him the next day. I called him up and I go, hey man, you can't fuck with that chick.
You
I
can't.
told him the whole story. I go, she tried to kill herself over some black dick before. And he had a girlfriend. You got 20 white women that are chasing you. She'll have a heart attack.
I tried to take her to a meeting, right? Because I was sober. I'm driving down La Cienega. She jumps out of my car going fucking 40. And I never saw her again. All I was doing, she was like thinking that I was like some sort of human trafficker or something. She goes, you want to go to a meeting, right? And get sober. She's like, I don't know much about him. I go, you're going to die. So I tried to be the good dude. She jumped out of my fucking car.
At 40 miles an hour?
Yeah, can I tell you something funny about that guy, the manager, though? So he was doing comedy, too. Did you know that?
Yes.
For years.
For years.
So I didn't see him for years. So one day I get a call from this guy named Tony Calabrese from San Diego. He goes, do you want to judge a comedy competition in Tucson, Arizona? So how am I going to get there? He goes, I have a private plane. We're going to do the whole thing. So I fly to Tucson. It's a huge comedy competition. I'm one of the judges. Next thing I know, this next guy's from Orlando, right? He's been doing comedy for 2 weeks only. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the guy. The black manager. He doesn't know I'm judging. He comes up there. He's been doing it for 10 years at that time. But he's trying to pawn it off like his own. Did you just fart?
I was trying to.
I didn't fart. I tried to move my
He said he'd been doing it for 2 weeks. He goes up. He wasn't even that good. But then I gave him a 0
Out of what?
out of a 10.
Okay.
Did you just fart?
Stop farting on me.
That's so gross, dude.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, you did. I heard it.
I did not. You didn't hear
Yeah,
it?
when- yeah, it went pop
He's
like that.
actively pushing it out.
Did you smell it?
Yeah, I did.
No, you did. If you don't smell it, you didn't.
Yeah. I fucking smell it right now,
What
dude.
does it smell like?
It smells like Cuban something. Yeah. It's rude, dude.
Sorry about that.
No,
Yeah.
you're not. You keep doing it.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen. Relax, all right, cocksucker.
God, Joey, you get so emotional. You got it so emotional.
Yeah, bro, we're talking. This is from the heart here. This ain't no fucking okey doke podcast.
I
don't do podcasts to
I don't do
fucking
okey
giggle.
dokey.
And, no. I know
I'm
that.
not
I didn't
okey-dokey
say-
either.
I know that. I didn't say
Yeah,
that.
I'm
my
real,
friend.
too.
I know. That's why I'm saying.
Don't call me Okie.
I love you.
I love you too. Now we do this thing called unhelpful advice. We'll do it really quickly. We have an email and then we give suggestions and then we'll end it. Okay? Go ahead.
Unhelpful advice with Bobby, Kalila, and Joey Coco Diaz.
My father-in-law equals amazing, loving, supportive, and love seeing him always. His wife/mother-in-law equals addict, booze, pills, cigarettes, and weed. For years, we bit our tongues and tried to include my husband's mother in our exciting life milestones. His dad's always there and supportive, but his mother, in her condition, has added nothing but stress and frustration to our lives, events, and holidays. We're now expecting our first child, and I do not want her at the hospital or even around the first couple of weeks until I am comfortable with the new motherhood. And if she is sober. She makes me anxious and is a mess. I don't want our exciting next chapter to have a horrible memory of her actions like our wedding did. We do love and want my husband's father around whenever he wants to be. He's amazing. But they come as a pair quite often. How do we approach the newborn time? I would hate to rob my father-in-law of his first moments as a grandfather because of her actions.
Well, then weed her out.
Mimi.
Weed her
Get
out.
together. That's a tricky one.
That's not a tricky one. You
That's
go,
the
hey,
wrong
Dad, you
fucking
come.
question.
Mom, you're out. No?
So, father-in-law's cool. Mother-in-law is batshit crazy. They want to bring dad and father-in-law for all family festivities, but not mom-in-law. But they come as a duo.
They don't come as a duo.
Well, it's
I understand that, but the thing is that when people think that they come in pairs, it's like, if I was in my drug addiction, right, I was using, and Kalila didn't leave, and she would leave, but that's just, she would definitely leave. But if she didn't leave, right, and then you were invited to a wedding and I wasn't, I'm well aware of. I'm like, yeah, that's why, because I'm a fucking fuck up.
yeah. I would set boundaries and be clear about how you feel about her. That's the only solution to this.
Well, that was a great episode.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
My father is from. My father was a street guy. My father, during the Korean War, used to hustle. He never went to school. He was in gangs and stuff, and then he joined the Korean military. But my dad was a hoodlum, so I'm from, you know what I mean, Korean trash almost. You know what I mean? Like, you know, so it's like, and then my dad works hard, and we live in the suburbs. But I'm around all these, you know, white girls and stuff. They don't want nothing to do with me. So it's like, you know, you get drunk, you're 15, 16, and your friend pulls out his penis. You know, I did it. I made a mistake.
No, you're very sexual. Before
I'm
the
highly
show
sexual.
started,
And I used to go to those, like, F Street in San Diego. We had those F Street bookstores. And they used to have those masturbation booths. You remember those? You sneak in, you go in the back, and the floor's sticky. It makes a sound.
And are they people having live sex or?
No,
it's
you
a
would
movie?
close the door. You close the door, and then you put, you know what I mean, dollar bills or quarters in, right? Or F Street had these tokens. You had to go to the front,
Right, get
you know,
the
give them
tokens.
$40, and then they give you tokens, and you put the tokens, and then there's a button. There's two buttons, like, you know what I mean, changing channels, and they were always like the puddle of comma, you know? So you have to stick your fingers in puddle of comma.
Was this before the internet, or why would you go there?
Yeah, this is in late 80s, right?
Jesus, so people was that no? But they had VCRs by then, right?
Yeah, but I went to the.
Yeah,
one-
but I was a kid.
He was a kid.
I was
so that's the
19. I'm not
whole-
going to go home to my parents' house.
Jesus, Yeah.
What I had when I was a kid was you go in, and there was a bed in the middle.
Where?
816. That was his number.
Yeah.
There was a bed in the middle, and there was a guy fucking like this fat chick, and then
Live?
live. Then there'd be windows all around on 42nd Street. Same thing. You walked in, you locked the door, you put token in, the window would slide up.
Yeah.
And then there was the ones that had the plexiglass that you just watched, and people would fucking. You could look around and see the guys jerking off, like heads banging. It's fucking creepy, man.
What, did you ever jerk off in those?
Oh fuck yeah! When I was 15, you have
Yeah,
to.
you have to,
You
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know. You don't know. That's the first time you see like somebody actually fucking in front, and you could smell a pussy.
Yeah.
And you could
They
smell
let
it.
you in at 15.
They didn't give a fuck. They weren't proof.
That's probably in the 70s, right?
That's the 70s, man. They didn't proof you.
Jesus Christ.
And you'd walk in, and there'd be there'd be a fucking janitor, and he'd go into every room, and the door would open, and somebody would walk out. Before he'd go in there, he'd go in and drop the mop, and fucking mop and put it back in with all sperm and shit. And then you go in there, and you had to be careful what you touched. And they'd have sex in front of you. I think I did it twice, guys. You know, just being young and stupid. But then there was times I was in the city, and I'd just go in there just to see what was going on.
Lee, you got a girl or what?
No, I'm single now.
What happened?
We were just together for 4.5 years, and I'm not ready to get married.
Oh, okay.
We're still close. We're still friends.
But he's been going on new dates lately.
Yeah, I've been recently been dating. It's been
He's
interesting.
been hitting new boundaries.
Are you high right now?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, you seem very high right now.
Wait
Yeah.
till later. Wait till you call me.
What? Are you getting more high now? Because you seem a little high right now.
Me? No, I'm good.
He doesn't want to stop. So, like
Oh,
he like
What are you, a rat? Don't
You
worry
keep, when you,
about what I
when
want.
you
What
keep
do you-
asking me. You constantly
ask
ask
me
me, do you
nothing.
want me another bong hit?
Sure, I gotta ask you because you look a little uncomfortable.
Did you eat one of these gummies yet, or what?
Yeah, that and something else.
What do you mean?
We had a little mushroom.
You
cap.
did?
Sure.
What's a mushroom cap?
Just a little mushroom.
And what does that do?
Makes you see things.
But why do you do that now?
Because
on a Monday.
Because that's the reason why. It's Monday.
Oh, I see.
Most everybody wants to do shit on Friday. Professionals do shit on Monday.
But we do
That's
stuff
right.
on Friday too.
Huh?
We do stuff on Friday. It's not like
I never see you on
In those days, she used to linger on Mondays too, Bobby Lee.
Yeah.
And she'd throw a tell on and shit like that, and Pablo Francisco and Dane Cook, and put me behind one of those savages or something. And then I'd go in between Dane Cook and Eddie Griffin would show up and do 6 hours.
Yeah.
But, you know, she was lingering on Monday, so that confidence. And then one day I got a call at my house. Hey, man, they're looking for you on Mad TV. What are you talking about, Mad TV? I'm not a groundling. I'm not a fucking groundling. Mad TV's not gonna see me. Are you fucking crazy? Sure enough.
We did it.
Boom, I went in, read for the check. He said, sit here, read for some other check. Can you shoot tomorrow? Yeah. No, can you rehearse tomorrow? I went in there. We didn't shoot in front of a live audience. That's what saved me.
Pre-tape.
If I would have shot in front of a live audience on Mad TV, I would have got fired.
Why do you say that?
Because I know I would have fell apart at the
You
fucking
wouldn't
seams.
have. You wouldn't have.
Oh, Bobby Lee, are you not that early, Bobby. Not that early. That's being thrown to the wolves. That's 18 type shit going out there and hitting it in front of a live audience.
But then you would have seen me do it, and you'd be like, "Oh, I can do that," because I was a fuck up.
I would have never.
I go line, and they go, "It's yes, yes."
I would have failed at the scene if Mad TV would have been in front of a live audience. When they told me it was taped, like I went home and I didn't do blow. Like I knew there was a guy.
Was I in the scene
What?
with you?
No, this was 4 years before you. This
Oh,
was
it
a
was
Soprano
before me.
sketch.
Oh,
This was 2000.
Will Sasso was in it.
Will
He played-
Sasso,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And the chick who I always see, she's always in Studio City there.
Nicole Garcia, Nicole Sullivan.
Sullivan.
Yeah.
Nicole Garcia is who cast me.
Yeah, Nicole's the best.
The best.
She's the best.
And it was just Lee, when I walked off the Mad TV set, that's the first time I really talked shit as a comedian. Because to me, I knew I wasn't going to be on Saturday Night Live, but I got Mad TV, okay? What'd you get?
Yeah.
Let me bump somebody tonight, Mitzi Shaw. Why are you bumping? Because I did Mad TV, Mitzi Shaw. Let me get up there and shit. And then you get bumped by James Stevens III playing the fucking piano and shit.
Oh my. Lee, are you okay?
Yeah.
He's fine.
Yeah, but you just seem like you're drifting in and out of our.
That's what he does every day. Don't
I know,
worry
but
about
you looked over there, and then you
like-
started thinking about something, and
He's
then
my
you're-
little retarded.
Yeah, but he's not.
man.
Are you retarded?
No, he's just high.
No, I haven't been tested yet, but I think I'm okay.
I gave him some tranquilizers. Don't
Yeah, but you
worry.
get. Oh, you're all googly eyed right now. You're good.
Yeah. I gave him 100 milligrams. He's fine.
Yeah.
He's a good man. That Friday, I mean, I had people in Miami, and I bought blow in Miami that Friday, and then that Thursday I got high. But that Saturday, I was talking to the waitress, and the waitress comes over to me and I go, "Hey man, can you get some blow?" And she goes, "Yeah." So I go, "How much?" 90, whatever. I give her the money. 20 minutes later, the club manager comes in. He goes, "Hey man, don't ever ask my waitress for blow again." I mean, she had given it to me already.
Yeah.
He goes, "Next time, come to me."
That's not where I thought you were going with it.
Yeah.
I go, "I didn't know. Nobody fucking sent me the memo. You know, next time I'll go to you."
Yeah.
Okay. That Sunday night, whoever the club owner was, I don't need to mention his name. I do the early show at 7. The fucking show finishes at 8:30. Do you know at 11 o'clock I still wasn't paid? Because he was doing blow in the green room with whoever the fuck, one of the other headliners. And I could even smell the freebasing. Okay? I bought the gram of Coke. I got high. I didn't get high at the club. I didn't hit on any of the waitresses. I got high at my cousin's. Friday, whatever. Saturday, I got high in the hotel. The condo was so bad. The condo didn't even have a fucking shower curtain. I mean, I had to stay with my cousin. The point of the story is I came home, and 3 months later, some headliner comes up to me and goes, "Hey, man, what'd you do in West Palm Beach? That owner hates you." He says, "You were doing fucking blow." Okay, the owner was doing blow on Saturday and Sunday fucking night in the green room with the other comic that was at the... Because they had Davey and they had whatever. Doesn't really matter who the fuck it was, but it's amazing how people will say shit, and it depends how we take it. I was very insulted. And I saw him after that. I never talked to him again. ever since then, things have changed. And now when I see him, he's my best friend, and he wants to talk, and you're doing great. But it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I was at the store one night in the very beginning, 97, and I went to the door guy, and I asked him for blow. And I gave him $100, and he gave me 6 20s for 100. So I had 6 20s. I think I had an audition the next morning. I was going to do 2 of them. I had 4 of them that I would have given away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do a couple bumps. A comic comes in there. Well-known comic comes in. I just met him, and he goes, "Hey, man, I'm fucking exhausted." I go, "You want a blast?" He goes, "Yeah." I give him 2 blasts, and I go, "Hey, take one of the packages." Do you know a month later, he went to a pitch meeting, and my name came up, and the guy called me a coke fiend?
No.
After I gave him
Wait,
a package.
whoa. A famous guy?
Yeah, pretty much.
You're not going to name him.
No.
Are you friends with this famous
He
guy now?
apologized since then because I
Later?
hit him up.
You
Yeah.
did?
Yeah, he hit him.
I would have fucking killed him.
Years later, I told
I would
him.
have
He asked me what happened.
When it comes to industry, dude,
Oh, my God. He
somebody
should've-
fucks you with industry,
Oh,
dude.
he had tears in his eyes.
He did that?
Oh, he had.
I was
looked
going
at
to kill him for you just now.
because I was really mad when I was telling him.
I went and banged one out, sat there and sweated out in that hot fucking trailer until I figured out there was air conditioning. I sat in there like a fucking victim in one of those, like Adam Sandler in the box. I didn't even know there was air conditioning. This was my first anything.
You just like me.
And the trailer was the size of this.
You just like
It was the size of this. This was how big, this is how much money they spent back then. This is 15 years ago. I didn't know nothing. That day, I'm not going to lie to people. I didn't know nothing. There was no acting class. I knew the Comedy Store, 11:45. If I got there before Paul Mooney, if he was running late, I get 11:45 before. Who was the chick that moved to New York that looked like a man?
What do you mean? Boma Bacon?
No. She would be hysterical. You don't know nothing, Lee. And all of a sudden, they call for you in the trailer. And they fight. You go, yeah, they're ready for you. And you walk down, and they go, all right, you got to stand on your line. Stand on your mark. What mark are you talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know. And they're putting bean bags on my feet. And I'm like, what the
They
fuck?
say something like you're getting shot on the jib. You're
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is a jib?
What are you talking about? Okay, action. I said my line. That line I must have said 80 times. When I walked off that set, I go, I'll never work again. That was my movie career down the tube.
We're doing this podcast shit, revealing ourselves, saying things that we shouldn't be saying, but still, like, this is the most freeing thing I've ever done in my career, which is this podcast shit.
I love it.
I love it too, dude. Because we get to be together as a family. I get to see your little fucking Cuban titties sticking out of that white shirt.
You like that? Huh?
Not really, no.
What are you going to do? I
I'm
want
not
to
gonna
be
do nothing.
comfortable.
I'm not gonna do nothing, but your titties are sticking
I
out.
live 2 blocks around the corner. Put a tuxedo
I know.
on and be Gus.
Look at his little fucking green,
nuts.
little titties there.
Oh, he's fucked
got
up.
good
He's got
ones.
the fucking.
You got little good titties, huh?
He's got what's the guy that killed Tupac?
Biggie?
Yeah, you got Biggie's little white titties.
No. What's his name? Was it my first threesome at 35, 36, and it was one of the worst things of my life. because
Yeah.
I
What
can't
was it, 2
perform.
girls and 1 guy?
2 girls and
You
me.
never done a threesome with 2 guys, 1 girl?
No, I couldn't
I
even
have a couple
imagine
times.
looking at another guy naked.
Comics,
is that
comics. I did it with Mike Burton. You know who Mike Burton is?
No.
Mike Burton's a stand-up. And-
Yeah, he's still around.
Yeah,
Chicago?
yeah. Mike Burton and a feature, the girl. I can't say her name because
Right.
she's still around. And we did the threesome, and he was so selfish because you know what I mean. He would pull her up to his side of the bed, and I didn't want to touch him. So you know what I ended up doing? Going to the side of bed and just masturbating, watching them. And we also, can I just say something? We all laughed so much. It was like the funnest sex I've ever had, you know. And I did it with Aaron Cater and Brian Etheridge once in Vegas too. That was a fivesome.
I was gonna say, where's
That was
the
a
girls?
fivesome. You know,
With 2 girls?
Yeah, it was 2
Where
girls.
did you meet the 2 girls at?
Dude, this is so gross. So, you know Steve Shrippa?
Yeah.
So Shrippa, Riviera.
Yeah.
So he calls me and he goes, hey, because Dice used to call me Ching, right? so Steve Shrippa used to call me Ching, right? As just Ching. That's what they used to say, not racial, but I know it was racial. So you go, hey Ching. I go, hey, we're doing this midnight dirty show. I want you to headline. I'd never headlined before. So Brian Etheridge and Aaron Cater were open micers at the time. They go, we'll drive you. I mean, we'd love to see that, right? So they drove me out there. So we're on Las Vegas Boulevard. These 2 sisters drive by, right? And Brian Etheridge is driving, and the 2 sisters roll down the window. They go, "You're cute." not to Brian because he's the ugliest white dude I've ever seen, or me. They were saying it to Cater. Cater's a fucking cute
Cater's
boy.
good-looking
Yeah,
dude.
good-looking kid, right? Cater runs out of the car, jumps in this fucking truck. They drive out into the sunset, right? And me and Brian are fucking mad, right? So then we get to the Riviera. I go, Brian, you go do your own thing. I have to concentrate, write out my set list or whatever. So then midnight, I'm literally on stage, and I see Brian and Aaron bring in these two sisters. One was like a 300-pound white lit girl, and the other one was 80 pounds. But they were sisters, and they were missing teeth. But, you know, at the time, you know, I need, you know. So anyway, after the show, Aaron goes, hey, don't do us. So let's go to the room. So we're in the room, and so, you know, you're no condom either. You know what I mean?
Oh, God.
I know. So we were doing it, you know, doing it, and then all of a sudden, like 3 hours later, I'm with the fat one, and Aaron's with the skinny one. I don't know where Brian is. I don't know where Brian is. So I look around the room. I don't know where Brian is. Maybe he's in the bathroom. No, he's not in the bathroom. So I keep doing. I'm doing doggy style with this fat one, and I feel something tickling my butthole. It was like a feather. You know what I mean? I turn around. No one's there. So it was like paranormal. You know what I mean? I thought it was like a paranormal.
There's a
experience.
ghost tickling your butthole?
Yeah. But then, like, I keep going, and I find, and then I definitely feel something. You know, like something. You know what I mean? And I look down. Brian had crawled underneath my body, and he was eating her pussy while I'm having sex with her. Now, let me tell you something. You have to imagine what is on his face now at this point. You know, my little gook juice. He's got gook juice, fat juice, you know what I mean? Mixed together, you know what I mean? Who knows what kind of, you know, is on
Why
his...
not just go for the blowjob? What is he?
I don't know, but he goes, she likes it. I don't like it. Because it's like, his chin is rubbing against my taint. I don't like it. It's weird, right? I can't get hard. So it gets worse. So I decide to power fuck her. So I go, you know how you do it? Power. Am I going to get in trouble for saying
I
time?
haven't power fucked nobody in 10 years.
Yeah,
Trust
all
me.
right. So I go like that, you know what I mean? And you know, I slipped out, right? So I try to stick it back in, but Brian had moved up, right? And it rubbed against his eye, right? So then we all disband, you know what I mean? Because like he screamed, you know what I mean? And I go, why? We got to fight. I go, why are you down there? You know what I mean? He's like, you purposely. I didn't purposely. Some of these white people, you gotta fucking, you know what I mean? Tell them that they can't-
You gotta get
they
them
can't
bow.
run the whole-
One thing, if I was Asian, I'd make white people bow.
Yeah.
For one thing, fuck you.
That's
see,
true.
People
New
don't-
thing.
I love that everybody thinks Bruce Lee's tough. Bruce Lee wasn't about being tough.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee was a light to immigrants. Before 1960 everybody that was any other color but white, you walked around like in the shadows. You walked around like Harvey Weinstein in the shadows.
Yeah.
After Bruce Lee came, he opened up the door to immigrants. And immigrants had a voice, especially fucking Asians.
Yeah.
Asians were like, fuck with me now, motherfucker. I got an uncle who's got stars. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll fuck your world up.
Yeah.
Asians had a way. That's what Bruce Lee was.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee was a hope for people. Black people went crazy. How many black people do you ever see that think they're Chinese? You ever see those
Yeah,
motherfuckers?
of course,
They
yeah.
eat rice with chopsticks and shit and wear the
It's
shoes.
infused into the hip hop
In
too.
New
Yeah,
York,
yeah.
they fucked them up. Those black people got fucked up by kung fu movies.
Yeah.
If you grew up in the early 70s, the Asian, you loved... Bro, my mother took me to a Santeria dude because I kept saying I'm moving to Asia. I had the shoes. I had the white shirt with the buttons. I would go to Chinatown. Oh, dog, I had the white shirt with the blue or black with the shoes, the high cut. I used to fucking burn incense in my room. And my mom with a bowl of rice. All I want is rice. You can't eat rice. You can't eat rice all day. You got to eat meat.
Yeah.
And I would say, I'm eating rice. Show me a fat fucking Chinaman. And she would look at me, you're right.
Yeah,
I've never
yeah.
seen a fat Chinese guy, just Buddha. That's it.
yeah, except for Buddha, yeah.
Animal practice?
Yeah, I was at and that monkey show that
Right,
was
the
on.
monkey
yeah,
show,
the monkey
that's
show I
it,
was on,
yeah.
yeah. I was on a monkey show and the monkey
He's at about 400 milligrams of THC, so...
Dude, you can't choose who you work with. When you show up and they go, there's a monkey on it, you got to go, you can't go, I don't want to do it. And there was there was one scene where literally it's close up on my face in the back of the monkey's face. And I did a take that was perfect. And they go, the monkey moved its head. I go, fuck monkey. You stupid fucking monkey. Like they're impossible to work with. One time I turned around, it was literally going. It was touching its little vagina. Going,
Did it smell?
I don't know if I don't know. If it
Not the
smelled.
vagina. Did the fucking monkeys stink? Like when the monkey came in the room.
Yeah.
It was the smell like a horse came in.
It's also like a hot chick, right? So as soon as like a monkey walks in, it's like all the attention goes toward the monkey. So you're like, fuck me, I gotta get off this fucking thing. This is not gonna work for me.
You just did a movie with a dog. Is it harder with a dog?
It's fucking just unpredictable. But now these guys that I do these movies with have it to a science because it's 6 movies we've done. So now they know exactly how to cut. And the first 2 I did with a fucking dog, I love the dog. Lana, she's great. She's a great dog. She's still around. Gary Valentine has her little puppy sister. The problem is that they can't be on the set for long hours. You know, you have to pay for an animal person to come out, and no, you have to take a break every 45 minutes to get oxygen and for his eyeballs to adjust. It's fucking crazy. So
We had a full-blown animal clinic. Like aside, like we had to have stables and veterinarians because PETA was gonna fuck us. So they get really. There's a lot of rules, man, when it comes to animals. You know,
you gotta have a body double for the monkey. Okay, you gotta have
just get Noe Gonzalez. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you have like let's say
You have like a stand-in dog.
there's a standing dog, but let's say you want to hit that dog with a car. What do you think you do? You got to get like a fucking a dog to lay down. They shoot it before the car hits it, and then they pull it back. Now they get the fucking dummy dog and they put it underneath. He's a dead dog. It's like a stuffed dog.
Okay, you mean like a stuffed
Right,
animal? You know what I mean? Like,
you know,
yeah.
they show it. And
They
it's
go to like the shelter and pick up like a stray.
Right. But sometimes, if you watch a movie, they just use a shitty dead animal, like a stuffed animal. A kid could tell that's a fake.
Yeah.
You know, so it's tough to shoot with an animal. It's very tough to shoot with kids.
Yeah.
I heard kids are tough too because they gotta go to school. Every fucking set I've been on that's had kids, the school teachers, they're all fucked up. They're all fucked up.
What do you mean?
And they're always men, and they're all fucked up. Like the one guy I met has his eyes are too spread apart. He was a white. He was a white dude.
You haven't thought about that for way too long.
Yeah.
No, I swear.
Yeah,
to God.
googly eyes.
He had like fucked up eyes.
Fish eyes. I call them fish eyes. Like that comic Mark Ellis, he's got googly eyes.
Right, but
I
the
can't even
one
look
we
at his
saw,
face.
the one we saw last week for the dog movie was the worst. He was like an old guy with like a hat, and every time he'd sit down at craft service, people would just get up and walk away. He was that fucking creepy.
You and I are similar in this way also, is that we get like 3 or 4 lines in a movie. You know? Like I remember like I watched that movie Taxi. Not Taxi Driver, but the Jimmy Fallon Queen Latifah
Queen
one.
Latifah one.
Right. You're in that movie.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I remember watching the movie going, the only thing I remember is Joey Diaz being in it. He's so funny. Or Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You remember Spider-Man?
Yeah.
The first one?
Yeah, the
You were in
second
that.
one.
The second one, I mean. You were in that.
14 days, one line.
2 weeks?
Those are the good old days.
Yeah.
Overtime.
Yeah.
Drinking pomegranate juice, smoking dope in my green room and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 2 weeks,
Damn.
one line. Joey, you're too big to be hanging out in the train. Go to the,
Yeah.
go to the green room. When I booked it, it was one day.
Yeah.
And then they called me in June. They go to wardrobe. And when I went to wardrobe, they're like, you start working next week. I'm like, what are you talking about? I got July 31st. They're like, nah. Those
Yeah.
were the good old days.
Good
man.
old days.
They let you sit for 2 days.
Or you're like in your trailer and you fall asleep for like 7 or 8 hours, and you open your eyes, you don't know where you are, and then you get a knock, and then some nerd.
We're not going to use you today.
Yeah.
You
You
can
go
go
home, and you're like, wow, that was a great nap.
That was fucking great.
Yeah.
Lobster tails on
Oh,
Friday. On Spider-Man 2,
yeah,
lobster tail
wow.
on Friday. And white people still be eating salads and apple pie. I'm eating lobster tails to go. I got 19 lobster tails.
Yeah.
I'm shoving lobster tail in every pocket.
Have you ever done a movie where you weren't even in it at all? Where like they cut it out?
I think I just did that. I did that movie about Howard Hughes, and I played a gangster. But I was in my trailer when they called, and the 2 gangsters sat in the booth. So I sat across from Alec Baldwin.
Yeah.
And I think they cut it out because nobody said nothing to me that they saw me in the movie. I got a check. It's so funny how I get residual checks from movies I'm not even in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, I get checks for some reason, but then I get my checks, too, and I cash them all the same.
I did that movie, Paul. I'm in the director's cut or whatever, but in the original cut, I remember, like, driving away from that scene going, wow, that was really good. I made everyone laugh. You know what I mean? And you get really pumped up, and you tell people about it. I'm in that new Simon Pegg movie, right? And it comes out, and they go, you weren't in it. And you're like, oh, fuck. My bad.
How many Vicodin, like, when you have an injury, are you supposed to take a day? 4?
2 to 4, yeah.
4,
I was
5.
taking I was taking Brett Favre, like,
30 fucking Vicodins a day.
And how many did you do that one weekend in Houston? You did a lot of something.
I did 30 Valiums.
Oh, my God.
In 3 days, Bobby Lee.
Yo, that'll put down a T-Rex, man.
That put me down. I was talking sideways. So Friday. Like I wouldn't even call the house because I was calling on good. How you doing, Bobby Lee? Who's this? It's Joey Diaz. Speaking to the phone. It's Joey Diaz. Speaking to the phone. It's Joey Diaz. It was fucking horrible. I didn't even go home. I got out on a Sunday. I woke up in Beaumont, Texas. And I made Pete, the owner of the lap stop, take me to Intercontinental. And I got room service and all that Houston food. And I swear to God, by Wednesday, Thursday, I went to my buddy's house, who was an attorney. I stayed with him, and I still couldn't talk. Like, I didn't.
Why'd you take that many?
Because I had them.
Ah, you had them.
Do you follow me?
Yeah,
I went to Houston. I got to Beaumont on a Thursday, and I asked.
Because normal people would maybe give them out, but no, you have to take it.
It was fucking Bobby. You've been there.
I know.
We've been there. Where it's just. I went down there to get blow in Beaumont. I was doing the weekend at Beaumont, and I went to get powder, and there was no powder. But I go, what does the guy have? And he goes, he's got Valium. You know what? I don't like Valium, but give me 30 of them. You know? Because I knew in those days, I knew a couple comics who liked them. Yeah. Again, you buy them for your comic friends, you know? Even if I took 5, I'd still give away 20, and I'd keep 5 at the house for those nights when I got dead dick, and I want to get my dick, or whatever, you know? And I went down there and I had him, I'll never forget this, I had him in a brown bag, like a brown bodega bag, you know, like a beer can bag. Yeah. And I had him in there. And I would just keep going in there and eating them. But the Friday was sickening because I had no weed. So I had no weed either. So I was eating the Valiums. So I started like at 7 in the morning. Valiums only burn halfway. The rest go into your fat. I was 400 fucking pounds. They were all over and I kept popping them, you know. And
you had to perform that way?
I went, I got on the floor the first night and did my comedy on Mitch Hedberg on the floor.
You did it lying down?
Yeah, it's Josh Wolf. It was people knew. Then Saturday I kept eating them, and then the coke came. Then I mixed it with Jägermeister, and I just went. And then there was a little hot freak that was at Beaumont. We started talking, and she was going to drive her boyfriend home and come back to the hotel. So we was going back and forth. Then she showed up and she put a bikini on in the room. And we started eating fucking Valiums and doing powder. Then I ran out of blow at like 7 in the morning. And I called my friend's younger brother. He came and got me and took me to like the worst part of Beaumont where there's no Latinos, no Mexicans, no Chinese. It's just white people that hate everybody. And they took me deep into a cabin and we bought an 8-ball. It was the best blow I ever did. It was mixed with hatred. You could tell it was cocaine cut with hatred, though. I was fucked up. Bobby Lee went back. She was naked playing with a pussy when I walked in the hotel. I never seen nothing like that. Wow. She was just playing with a pussy. It was like on fire. It was juicing everywhere. And I took my dick out and tried to get it hard. It was fucking like I never even told the story. Like, it was just the creepiest drug story, like at the end. This is 2005, after The Longest Yard came out. I was just going for it. Like, I was fucking gone. I walk in the hotel room, I close the door, and it was one of those things that you have to walk around, and there was 2 beds in the room, and she's balls-ass naked, just fucking with 5 hands in there, fucking rubbing a clit. And I go over, and my dick is this big, and I'm fucking trying to whack off in her mouth, and it's not getting hard, and she's sucking it, and she's sucking it, and she keeps going, I have a boyfriend, and she'd suck it for like another 2 minutes, and then I love my boy. This is like the creepiest morning ever, and I'm hearing people at the hotel, they're in town for some Christian thing,
And I'm hearing them get ready for church. And this is all going through your head, man. And finally, I ate more pills. And finally, like at 10, she goes, I got to go. My boyfriend's picking me up in a half hour. We're going to his parents for long. I'm like, you just sucked my dick, my dead dick, for 3 hours. You're going to sit there across from your mother-in-law? Are you fucking crazy? And I remember going for the bag, and they were gone. And going, maybe she robbed me. No.
That's what I was thinking too. But did she check some?
No, because she had two. She wasn't even a Valium chick. She was a coke chick. And I didn't check into a rehab. I just checked it for a week and a half, and I came back to L.A. and kept an eye on the monkey. Got to keep an eye on the monkey. When you're at that point, you got to keep an eye on the monkey because you might OD. You're fresh to OD. You know what I'm saying? As long as you know this going in, though.
My shit was straight up robberies.
It's amazing you're not dead.
It is.
Is it not?
I almost died a few times. I almost died in Beaumont, Texas. Can you imagine that? I did comedy in Beaumont, Texas after The Longest Yard.
Yeah.
And I went down there on fire. You know what it is to be on fire. Remember when you went on the road to get high?
Yeah. I've done that. I've done that. Yeah.
There's a time when you go on the road to get fucking high. You call the guy, the doorman at the club.
Yeah.
He got a cousin who's fucked up. And you call him like on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'm coming tomorrow and I don't want no slip-ups.
Yeah.
And as soon as you get to the club, they give you a drawer. And you just bang out that drug deal, and he's good for the. Like, I used to go on the road for drugs.
I used to go on the road to fuck. I mean,
I believe it.
Yeah,
I believe it. Yeah, of course.
When Paulie would go, dude, like I didn't open for Paulie for the money.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, come on, let's do the road, right? I'd be like, yeah, pussy.
Yeah,
and then you would go, and there's no offense to Paulie and his fans, but at that time, they were easily manipulated. You can manipulate them easily.
Oh, I was there with Joe Rogan with Fear Factor. I had women say to me, look me in the face and go, I'll do anything to meet Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
What's the story? He's playing the flute? And then I would give him like a code. You want to play the flute? And they would go, yeah, I play the flute. Okay, play that fucking flute.
Yeah.
And they play the flute.
Yeah.
And then that's why I got banned from the Tempe Improv the first time.
Oh.
I brought some freak up there, right? Some freak sucked dick, and then she started sucking everybody's dick. And she eventually sucked a busboy that was 17. You know how that Tempe Improv, they have those young guys?
Yeah.
She blew some 17-year-old. He lost his fucking mind.
Yeah.
The next day, what's his name? Danny Murr?
Yeah. Imagine me the guy that didn't get his dick sucked.
She sucked everybody's dick.
Like, get Bobby, and then I'd be there like, nah.
Like, she sucked my dick. I took her upstairs, and I just left her there. Like, she took her tits out in the old green room, started playing with a pussy. I'm like, I'll be right back. I go, get the fuck out of here. I just left her there. And they found her, like, passed out.
Yeah.
And that's why Danny Murr was mad at me, because she blew a 17-year-old busboy that night. Like
that
the kid.
Danny Murr, though, huh?
Yeah, Danny Murr.
Danny Murr.
God rest his soul.
He's
but
dead?
He was a creepy motherfucker, yeah.